Every minute that passes reduces the chance of survival by 10%. After 10 minutes, there's no chance. By activating the Go Up to Me application, you can reduce the reaction time when faced with a cardiac emergency. With your help, Go Up to Me can be a complement to medical emergency services and can increase the chance of survival. This could happen to any one of us. Join the Go Up to Me network and help to save lives.
Another short video. So the app, the company was launched in September? In December 2000
en el Colegio de Médicos de Tarragona.
So Chagar is from Tarragona, so it's a small town on the coast, just south of Barcelona.
Go Up to Me in an emergency situation. When someone around us has a cardiac arrest, we must immediately call our country's emergency medical services. If we have the application Go Up to Me, we can activate the alarm and specify our location. Then we'll be able to apply the cardiopulmonary resuscitation to the victim. Go Up to Me alerts the closest healthcare professionals by GPS coordinates and shows them how to get to the victim, and also displays the location of nearby defibrillators. Therefore, chances of survival are higher.
Bueno, Go Up to Me es una aplicación que pretende ser un complemento a los servicios médicos de emergencias de los países. Perdón. Nunca será un sustituto.
It's a complement for the. It's not meant to replace the emergency services. Thank you. Emergency service. It's a complement. Yeah.
Vale, eso va a ser difícil. Pretende ser un complemento a los servicios médicos de emergencia, nunca un sustituto. Y lo que pretende es que una colaboración ciudadana, que cuando se descarga la aplicación se registra como una persona que sabe hacer RCP o que no sabe, que pretende disminuir el tiempo de reacción ante una parada cardíaca.
It's meant to be like a collaboration between the people, and so the people who register, they say that they can do the RCP.
Yeah. No, CPR.
CPR.
Ya está. Vale. Bueno, el objetivo de esta aplicación, aparte, también es el de crear un mapa de desfibriladores que actualmente no existe en ningún país, existe un mapa de desfibriladores oficial. Entonces la aplicación tiene...
The other idea of the app is to create a map of the defibrillators, to locate them, because in no country there's such an application. Like here in Spain, in like the different villages, the town, they encourage people to put defibrillators like you have to, but you as a person, you don't know where they are. So this app would just tell you exactly where they are. If you need them, how to find them.
Exactamente. Los gobiernos en todo...
¿Cómo sabes que hay un desfibrilador en un sitio?
Bueno, en la aplicación.
¿En la aplicación? ¿Cómo se
me gustaría poneros...
No, ¿cómo lo has introducido aquí? ¿Cómo tienes que
en la aplicación tenemos bases de datos que hemos conseguido por internet y luego que son muy escasas porque no existen a nivel oficial, ¿vale? Y luego tenemos las que los propios usuarios van subiendo a la aplicación. O sea, la aplicación...
So it comes from a database where we're located, and then if you say that you only have it, So you necessarily say, yeah, there's one here. So you just enter it like manually. So it's like it's collaborative. People register the different defibrillators.
Yeah, but who provides the data? Where they are? Who provides the data? Where
It's the
this?
people. It's you, me. It's.
So I pass by the street, I see a defibrillator, and I tell him.
Yeah, you come the app, say, yeah, there's one here.
No, that's good.
Found some information on internet.
It's a registered location, or is it tagged by GPS?
Están registradas las... aquí, si estoy en la calle, ¿cómo registro aquí donde hay?
Sí, espera, a ver, estoy buscando a ver si tengo algún pantallazo aquí.
Pero estos desfibriladores están registrados en algún sitio y hay...
A ver,
¿Y
en
quién
la
sabe quién los ha puesto?
no, en la mayoría de los gobiernos debería o hay una base de datos oficial, pero esta base de datos no está cotejada, o sea, ni es pública ni la podemos cotejar oficialmente.
So we say that the government have lists of where the defibrillators are, but those lists are not public. So we don't know where they are.
What is the average response time for EMS after a call is made to come, say, to a heart attack victim?
¿Cuánto tardan en contestar?
¿Cómo
¿Cuánto tardan en contestar una vez, no?
cuando
se reactiva? La primera reacción.
Cuando tú te registras en la aplicación como RCP.
Si alguien le pide esto...
Sí, tú aprietas es que quiero poner un vídeo. Bueno, ahora.
The point is that the emergency services are out of this system, okay, and there is a time of response of the emergency services. Here I think he was working several years on that service too, in weekends. Okay, I've got no personal life, so I've been 8 years working on that, and you've got 10 minutes of limit of isochrona. I don't know if in English is the same word, and the time from the activation to the time when arrives the minimum time or maximum time for arriving a medical resource. So in these 10 minutes, as you can imagine, you probably can have lost a lot of these people. So this tool is a tool for the people in order to, if there is somebody that really is registered on the app, when they see that there is an alert, they can run if they are near from the incident, and then they can give the opportunity to go faster than the official medical services, emergency services.
Somebody here would have.
Yeah,
How long would it take the ambulance?
the ambulance 10 minutes.
The time of reaction he doesn't know because it's been too short to
Yeah.
know.
He only launched it in December, so he hasn't got that critical mass yet, but it's just gonna build up, and you have more people, so it's gonna be quicker.
But the point is that the time for the maximum time here in Catalonia, at least, for having an emergency ambulance is 10 minutes. Because I've been working for a while on that, so I know that. And sometimes this fails, okay? And the best opportunity that you have to survive is having somebody that really is competent on CPR near you, okay? So and this tool is for that.
So, is there a coordination of messaging, by which I mean to say you have to make one phone call to call the emergency service, then you have to activate another application to get the defibrillator person to come in? I'm thinking, is there a thought that you can coordinate the two? Push of a button or one phone call or one website or something that's going to trigger information in two directions. One, a local resource, and the second, emergencia, so you can get everybody together or as close together as possible.
This could be great, but the point is that the public emergency services are not allowing that.
They're not allowing it?
No,
Okay,
no.
so there's a clash of resources.
Yeah, this is.
No coordination.
Yeah, there is one of these points. Okay, this is very startup, a startup point. Okay, when the opportunity, there is somebody that is not, that it feels unsafe because they will lose something. That are public emergency services, so they lose the control of the process with this kind of tools. And in fact, they have banned him in his city.
So we see a clash between the government,
which is great.
Yeah. So we see a clash between government and private efforts. So I think this is a point that the whole community or state will have to sit together and talk about and see how we can use private citizens to improve the healthcare with government.
It would be great, but this is Spain, okay? So, okay, you can once you get the power and the government, things change. Okay?
What is the incentive for people to sign up, like people who are CPR trained to sign up to do this?
Because they love the people, okay? So only that. It sounds strange, but there is no money on that. This is a cooperative. Yeah, oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'll try to remember. Thank you. A pleasure. My pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Next.
So I think this is a really great idea, and Lauren may have just answered my first question, which it sounds like it doesn't have to be a medical professional then that signs up to operate the defibrillator. Is that correct?
Yeah. The point here, at least in Spain, and the trend on the world in the world is that to have people trained on the use of these defibrillators, because instead of waiting for the technician, that is 10 minutes. You have the opportunity to survive because there is somebody in the neighborhood that really is competent on that.
So then, are they working on placing more defibrillators and educating more individuals in CPR?
Yeah. Yes, but this is the government. This is a startup, okay? And he's an entrepreneur, and he has another job, and he is paying all the taxes and everything for the other job. So he's trying to do that for himself. And this is the interesting point. Okay, but it will be cool if somebody said from a company said, okay, I want you, or a major said, okay, I'm in love with your app because I will have more people voting me for the next year. But this is the point.
So is there protection against liability for that Good Samaritan who comes to and something happens? Is there protection against liability?
Here we are not so responsible as you in the States here. Okay, so who's the one that? No. The point you've got. No, it's an interesting issue. It's an interesting issue because and in Spain you as a doctor are forced to act. Okay, there is and you are as a citizen. There is a legal figure that is, I don't know how to say it in English, that is the denying of the right of helping the people. Okay, so if you, yeah. So the point. Yeah, you must help them. No, you must help them. Okay, if somebody see you, if somebody says that or knows that you are competent helping people and you don't do that, you will go to court. Okay, and you will go. Okay.
Doctor.
Another thing, in Spanish people do not sue as much as American.
Yeah. We are not so for the moment. Okay, but we are working on that. Lawyers are working on that. Okay, which is a bad thing for us, for everybody. Okay, and next question.
No, actually, that's kind of what I was asking about the liability and the regulations.
What is always said in here, there was once a Spanish doctor having dinner at a restaurant in New York. And Joe, don't know. And all of a sudden, he saw someone get it, no? Shocked, blue. So he stand up and do that movement that you do on your back.
The Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich.
So when he finished, someone got close to him and said, actually, you're not American, right? I said, no. Well, we wouldn't do that. You get sued by this person if you broke or whatever their ribs. So it's a joke.
Yeah, and then I understand her. For money, okay. For money, I will do it for money.
I guess I just have one comment with regards to the medical side of this. You know, I certainly appreciate the entrepreneurial side and the business side of this.
There's no business for the moment.
Well, no business for the moment. But you know, if somebody drops of cardiac arrest and they don't get proper CPR, and so we're assuming with this business plan that somebody gets bystander CPR, that if somebody shows up with a defibrillator and attempts to defibrillate somebody, the outcomes are actually worse. So people die more readily if you shock the heart when it's acidotic when they've not gotten proper oxygenation. So the protocol is to do proper CPR.
But the other point is you do nothing.